everybody, welcome back to DIY Garage TX one more time. I got Brian over here with me and we are getting ready to do the startup. The first startup with the Holley Dominator setup on there. A few more wires to hook up, not a whole lot left. Mechanically, I think we're pretty much there. The only thing that we need to do to get it started, we don't really have to do it, but the fuel from the gas station that we normally buy our E85 from allegedly recently has had some low 20 some odd percent, 30% ethanol in it. So we're going to test that fuel real quick before we put it in the car just to be sure. I have a sneaking suspicion that since I cleaned the methanol injectors in the last video that and found that everything was actually okay, I have a sneaking suspicion that I might have gotten a hold of some of that 30% fuel. And if that's the case, shame on me for not testing it every time, whatever, such is life. So we're going to check this right now and move on.
Oh, got the Velcro and lace.
Yeah, the other ones were out there too. Why are you still recording? All right, okay, you can see we got the line, the water filled up to the line right there. That's the first portion is water, and then right below my thumb or right around my thumb there's another line to add E85, and we'll swish it up and see what it looks like. Let's see.
I think we have to go to the
all the way to the top line. Yeah. Wait a minute. You might want to get some in the vial. All right, let's mix her up. And put the lid on it and then stand it up over there. Get it away from the edge in case it falls.
Okay. So is this where we're going to see the difference?
Okay, so we got the E85 mixed up and settling right now. I think you can see it right here in the background. It looks pretty good. It looks like we're in the 86, 87% range. I'll turn it around so you can get a look at it. You can see the line right there, and I don't know if the camera's going to show it or not, but that's 80 right there, and that's 90 right there. So this particular batch of E85 is actually E85. That's the good thing. So not a whole lot left. Like I said a few minutes ago, a couple of wires left to hook up, time the engine. We're going to check the fuel filters, and that's it. Okay, so it has been the better part of the day, and everybody is fully excited over here. Everything on the car wired up, everything complete. Everything hooked up, fuel lines, oil is in it, the engine is timed, and that's it. So the only thing left to do at this point is to complete the arduous task of updating the firmware, which seems to be troublesome for some. So I have the laptop hooked up. As you can see, firmware is nearly complete. Wiring is, it's wired. And we're going to do the first startup here momentarily. So here we go. Okay, I don't remember exactly where I left off earlier in the video. But I do know that I've done a lot of extra wiring, a lot of the stuff that the car doesn't need in order to run, but it will need in order to go down the track. And I have started it once already. There's a little bit of a backstory there. I had some settings wrong, and I chased my tail for the better part of the day over the Sunday, I guess it was. Kind of figured it out in my sleep. I don't know how I do that, but anyways, thought about it during the day. Monday, yesterday, came home, started it just for a few seconds, and it was successful. So now I've changed a few things in the tune-up, and it should run a little differently. So let's start it up and see what it sounds like. I really don't know what to expect now that I've changed it. It's probably going to run really rich, but I guess we're going to find out. Oh, my neutral safety switch works apparently. Line lock works too. Okay, here we go. Looks like we got the idle screws set really, really high, so we got to adjust that and do another TPS auto set. All right, so there's definitely something going on there. The idle screw is not even touching the butterfly, so something's making it idle high, maybe a vacuum leak or something. So I guess I'll dig around and see if I can find out where that is, and we'll do this again. Okay, the high idle was a relatively quick fix. These screws right here in the IAC block-off plate that go far enough down inside of the throttle body where they barely touch the throttle blade and it holds it open a little bit. So I'll take that out, take those screws out and put some washers under them for now to get that away from there, and then do it again. Okay, this time I bet it's gonna idle like really low, if at all. So we'll give it a shot and see what it does. Get the laptop fired up and get a data log going. All right, just as I suspected, super low idle. Do a TPS auto set now. All right. Sounds like it might need a little help. Okay guys, that is as good a place as any to call it quits for this video. The goal has been reached. The car is running. Almost everything works. The only outstanding features right now are the bump box and to put the last couple wires on the methanol injectors. Outside of that, fenders and doors, the other cold side pipe, and it's ready to go to get tuned. I think we're going to probably tough that out at the track, run it on the wastegate Friday night. Today is Wednesday, and hopefully learn a few things and then button it up Saturday and Sunday for the race the following week. A lot of things got to happen in the next few days for this to work successfully, and I don't know whether or not that's going to be a reality, but we will find out. So until then, thanks as usual for stopping by. I certainly do appreciate it. If you haven't, subscribe. If you haven't, check out the Instagram, and as usual, in the description below, there are links to all the things that we use here on the channel. Be sure and check that out as well. Outside of that, we will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.